Hi, Jeffrey Langlois, Langlois Vital Nutrition Center here in Brookfield, Wisconsin. All right, this is my potassium-rich broth. You've probably seen this recipe over the years. Always kind of has changed a little bit, but I actually got a formula down right now. And I'm going to take two yellow organic onions. I chop them very, very coarsely. I'll come back to that in a minute. So I'm going to chop up 2 onions. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to take a head of organic celery. Okay, and it's just to show you how coarse I mean by coarse chopping. You really just cut off the end. You don't have to wash it. You're going to be cooking it. Dirt's actually good for you. Kids eat dirt and it strengthens the immune system. Okay, so we don't want to eat sewer waste, but all right, so that is the celery chopped up. This one wasn't quite a full head, so I'm going to put a little bit more in there. Organic celery. All right, there we go. Just real coarse chopping, and dump that in there. All right, so celery is loaded with awesome minerals, including naturally occurring sodium. That's going to be really good for your energy levels, your adrenal glands, your immune system, all sorts of things. Look on your hair test. 9 out of 10 times we see very low sodium. Okay? All right, so we're going to do the 2 onions. We're going to do celery. I have a parsnip here. My body, I muscle test myself. Learn how to muscle test yourself. Have your partner muscle test you. Ask us to show you how you muscle test yourself. I got a parsnip. I'm also going to throw a carrot, 1 organic carrot in there. I'm going to throw that in there. You'll see this all at the end. I like to get some organic. I like to get peeled garlic. It's a little hard to find sometimes, but if you look around, you can get already peeled garlic. I throw whatever that is, 10, 12 cloves of garlic in there. It's a little packet, different places already peeled. So a pack of garlic, the carrot, the parsnip, the 2 onions, the celery, probably 1 kind of smallish, 2 smallish sweet potatoes, and then some greens, okay, some organic greens. All right, I'm going to chop. I'll be right back with you. Okay, all right, we're back. All right, here's what I do with the onions. I mean, it's just a crude onion chopping here. Very large chunks of onions into the Instapot. So the onions, my body does very well on onions. If you don't want to muscle test yourself, you can do your blood type is another good way to see if you do well with onions. Here's the parsnip, which is just kind of a white carrot, but it's got a little different flavor, and my body does very well on parsnips. Also really agree with me well, so I throw that in there. Here's the carrot. Woo, those onions are making me cry a little bit. Wow. Carrot. Sweet potato is a little bruised up. Kind of cut off the bad spots there. Just cut some large chunks of sweet potatoes. That's really all you need to do. Sweet potato, pretty large chunks into the Instapot here. So we can get that in here a little closer. All right. 2 cups of water. Super clean, RO, 10 filtered water. I also like to put ginger in there. So I got some organic ginger. And then just chop that up into some. You don't have to mince it again. We're going to be cooking this for about 30 minutes. So I throw the ginger in there. At the end, I like this turmeric twist. It's got some cinnamon and spices. Garam masala is always good, especially in the winter. A little bit of greens. My favorite's parsley. I don't have parsley right now. This is a blend from Trader Joe's, baby kale, chard, collard greens. So I throw in a little bit of that in there. My favorite's parsley, but I didn't have that. So, that's it. Take the lid and pressure cook that for probably about 30 minutes. Even 20 will probably do it. Doesn't really matter. So remember, you cannot kill a mineral. We could cook this all week. Okay, mineral is the ash, the dust of the earth, ashes to ashes. Every function in your body depends on minerals. Every function. You can't kill them. If you were cremated, the ash is minerals. So I think I set this for 29 minutes at high pressure, and it's just going to cook. And when it's done cooking, I'll be back with you. We'll take it out and puree it in the blender and have a rich, nutrient, mineral-dense beverage. So it's a high potassium, or just all the minerals. So we've noticed over the years that people that do this, or more vegetables for sure, but this, their minerals go up much better on their hair test. That is definitely a common denominator theme across the hair test. Vegetable broth, more minerals, they absorb easier. Okay, so inside of a raw vegetable, the minerals are locked in there. You don't absorb that very well at all. So that's why in Indian cooking, Chinese cooking, they always cook the vegetables. You need to release the minerals. Okay, and that's the most important thing. You do kill a few vitamins, but you can make those up other places, but you actually release the minerals. So you'll absorb more minerals. Okay, I'll see you when this is done. Hi, all right, here we are. Instapot. Pretty much all release the pressure on its own. Otherwise, you know, there's the valve up top here. It's real easy. A good way to release the pressure on that valve always is you can put a little towel over the top and open it up. Otherwise, it kind of blows steam all over. Anyway, this pressure released on its own. I'm going to take the cover off. We've got cooked vegetables, very well cooked, high in lots of easy to absorb minerals. So, and then I'm going to just scoop it out, put it in my blender. And I used water, and I just remembered, sometimes I use broth too. It's a great place to use a bone broth, a chicken broth, or a beef broth. Anyway, all right, and then it just turn that up. All right, don't forget a little seasoning. I like a turmeric, like a curry, a little curry in there sometimes. I like Tabasco too. It's really actually is a great, stimulates digestion. Put a little hot sauce in there. Tabasco. I use Tabasco specifically because it's well aged, and that helps it not become like peppers that aren't well aged can tend to be more toxic. Okay, so you have this nice, rich, creamy broth loaded with minerals, loads of minerals in there. All right, and I put some good seasoning in there. And there we have it. I got a half-gallon glass jar here that I stored in the refrigerator. And I try and have a nice big mug of this once or twice a day. And this will last me about 3 days. So, all right. Take care of your health. That's your wealth. Thank you very much. And let's all live to be 120 and feel great while we're doing it.